Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video and another commentary. The last of the commentaries from Michael, who was the guy who requested commentaries for Freddy vs. Jason, the Elm Street remake, and the Friday the 13th reboot. But he had requested four, one of them being Jason Goes to Hell. So thank you, Michael, for the donation request through my PayPal. Really do appreciate it. If anyone's ever interested in requesting any type of video, pretty much any, the PayPal link's down below in the info box. If not, no worries, but let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. On the much maligned, much hated, much despised Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. And yes, it is my favorite. It is my favorite Friday the 13th film. It's my favorite Jason film. This was the first one I saw, but that is not the only reason why I enjoy it. I enjoy the different direction it took. I appreciate the fact they try to be fairly different. If you watch the uncut version, it is easily the goriest of all the Friday the 13th films. I thought the cast did a good job. It has interesting characters. I like John D. LeMay's character. I like that he's one of the few characters in this franchise that has more of a motivation than just survival. There are others too, like Tom Matthews has more motivation Friday 30 Part 6, but I like John D. LeMay's character. I like the fact that the motivation is him trying to protect his baby and the woman he likes, but she despises him. I like Stephen Williams as Duke. I think it's a good-looking, well-filmed flick. Like, it had a bit of a budget and the look of the film. It's got the nudity and the titties. It's got the blood and gore effects by TMB. I'm sorry. For a part 9, I'm fine with them doing something off the beaten path. Now, yes, just because it's different does not automatically make it good. I thought this was a refreshing change of pace. People wanted Jason in the woods killing people. They did that with the Friday the 13th reboot, and people still hated it. So maybe that is a case of you can't win. They did that with the reboot. People took a shit on it, and there was no sequels. And then with the lawsuit, and now with what's going on, good luck getting the sequel. I know there's a Friday the 13th box set coming out in October by Scream Factory, which on Facebook at first I'm like, I don't know, I don't see the reason for it. But the more I thought about it, it is a good looking set, and I don't have the films on Blu-ray, but I don't know, it's still a lot of money, and it doesn't seem like a lot of new features as of right now. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like I said, this was the first one I saw. It was on VHS. Saw the unrated cut on VHS tape. Really enjoyed it. And it wasn't until the Joe Bob Briggs Dusk to Dawn Friday the 13th marathon on Monster Vision where I saw the rest of these. It was 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Of course, they're edited to just TNT Monster Vision, but I liked what I saw. I ultimately saw them on VHS, and then some VHS tapes, and then I got the old DVD set from Crystal Lake to Manhattan. I think that's what it was called. The set that, if you looked at the features, it has one that was never included. It lists this feature of, let's talk to voice the narrators of the trailers, like Don LaFontaine, but they were never in there. But anyway, and yeah, I reviewed all the Friday the 13th films. They're on the channel, from the first one all the way to the reboot. All those reviews are on the channel. Feel free. I like the first one, but I don't think it's the best of the best. I don't. Oh, titties. See right there, you already got your nudity, at least a little bit. ass and long ass hair. We saw a little bit of titties, more ass. Titties. But yeah, I don't mind the first one, but I have issues with it. But I liked it, but I don't think it's a classic. I'm sorry. I think a lot of the sequels are better than the first one. Like My Bloody Valentine more. I like Terror Train more than the first Friday the 13th. I like Rituals more with Hal Holbrook than the first Friday the 13th. Yeah, I like the original, but I don't put it in the class of A Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween. I just don't. It influenced a lot of stuff, but I think there are better films and better slasher films. But I liked the film. We got Teen Hodder back as Jason for the third time. Oh, Jason's not in this. Well, he's not in the first film. Unless you count a little boy at the fucking dream sequence. Technically, he's not in the fifth one. But yeah, he's not in the first one. Hell, Jason's in this more than the first movie. And Jason with the hockey mask? You don't have that in the second movie. You have the hood. So you want Jason in a hockey mask, you have more of that in this than the first two movies. Sorry, you do. Being honest. That is literally the truth. But this is an interesting setup. Like, you think, okay, it's going to be another... He's going to kill someone, then the credits start. It's going to be some maybe gory death scene. Cut her head off. Eviscerate her. Nope. It's a SWAT team. It's a SWAT beat. No, it's a SWAT team. And just shoot the shit out of them. That's a lot of fucking bullets to put on one man. Just shoots the ever-loving shit out of him. I'd assume the bumps on his head is trying to kinda connect part 8 to this. Like, maybe that's what happened with the toxic waste. I can only assume. There's probably another reason behind it, honestly, but that's what I go with. And I don't mind it as much as others. Hell, he looks better here than in Freddy vs. Jason. Nice blow up. This go by a good pace. It's a short film. Bloody as hell. I think it's interesting. I think it's... the theaters like this? I don't think so. I like Stephen Williams. I remember him as Mr. X on The X-Files. He's been in a couple other movies. Quite a few movies, actually. People, well, they try to explain. I get people being annoyed by that. I feel the same way with Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I understand that. But to me, Halloween and Friday the 13th are apples and oranges. Like, Halloween and even Halloween 2 are kind of... to me, they're different than Friday the 13th. I know it sounds weird, but Halloween 1 and 2 is kind of the little bit fancier restaurant, and Friday the 13th is more McDonald's. So maybe I'm just more open. Now, this is Teen Hodder frisking this guy. I think this guy here, who's the coroner, was in Rocky 5. He was the Don King type of character in Rocky 5. I believe that's him. But it never bothered me, this whole stuff that they added in. To me, number one, you could see it as a one-off. You could see it as a standalone movie, which you couldn't with Halloween 6 or something like that, because it's trying to connect to the previous films. It's supposed to have the the older version of Daniel Harris's character, and then her getting killed or raped and killed, or having Michael Myers' baby and it's her uncle, or whatever the fuck weird shit was going on. This, I thought the director wanted to put a stamp on it and was trying, and I appreciate that. And just the way he directed, I thought he had some stylistic choices directing. Even this opening credits with how, oh, we come on this scene from up top, or we fade in and then more credits, then we fade. He flips the thing up, and then boom, Kane Hodder's Jason. Like, this director didn't just want to do a run-of-the-mill, sit on my ass with a thumb up it directing job. Sometimes I don't always want to see the same old, same old, same old. And to me, it's a better sequel to The Hidden than The Hidden 2. Way different. I mean, way better sequel to The Hidden than The Hidden 2. But the people didn't want that. They didn't want a film reminiscent of The Hidden. To me, it made a fun, at times kick-ass action movie from point to point. Get away from her, motherfucker! I mean, shooting the shit out of the by TTT in the police station. There's some really kick-ass moments in this. And yeah, I don't understand the disdain that the film gets. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. But it's like, I don't understand the people. Whatever, it's their opinion. It's like, yeah, hey, people like Halloween 6, I don't get it. People like Halloween 2018, I don't get it. Some people don't like the music by Harry Manfredini. I liked it. Because it wasn't just a repeat of the past scores, but I thought it had that similar flavor of Manfredini. And I thought it has a sense of humor too. The coroner's like, in my opinion, he's dead as shit. By that, Dean Lorey, who helped with the screenplay, Adam Marcus. By the way, they do a fun commentary if you have the unrated. Well, the DVD had the unrated and R-rated cut, and that's the thing, is that the unrated cut has never been released on Blu-ray unless A, it's a bootleg, which if you go on eBay, that's where you'll find a bootleg, or B, it's going to be in the new Scream Factory set. Just the previous Blu-ray set, it was only the R-rated cut. And don't see the R-rated cut of this. There's quite a bit more. Quite a bit more. Like in this scene, there's more of him munching the heart and ripping into it. There's the girl that gets fucking cut in half. Perhaps the goriest death in any Friday the 13th film. Again, I like how unique the film is, and again, you can even watch it as a standalone, too. It doesn't have some fucking stupid ending. Like, see, at least this has a good, solid ending. Halloween 6 doesn't. What ending do you... What? Either the one where Donald Pleasence dies by screaming off camera, or Dr. Loomis has the mark and he's now Michael Myers' protector. Both endings fucking suck ass. Even worse because Donald Pleasence passed away soon after that. That's a shitty, horrible end to Dr. Loomis's character. Come on. In my opinion. Yeah, more chewing, more chewing. And then there she blows. She gonna blow. Fucking fruit cup. Goddamn fruit cup. Blah, 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 blah. Fruit cup central. And I think they pretty much put like light bulbs underneath this guy's shirt. But I mean, I like Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. There you go. I like Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, and I like this one. So I'm open to that stuff. And the towel didn't lie. He goes to hell. And this guy with the glasses, he's the writer, Dean Lorey. I think he helped write the film My Boyfriend's Back. Again, him and Dean Lorey and Anna Marcus do a hilarious commentary on this. A lot better than mine. Is this film perfect? No, you didn't need the fucking scene where he shaves the fucking guy's mustache, and yeah, I don't get it either. It was just Anna Marcus being weird for weird's sake. That's a probe. Well, you're about to get your anus probed. Well, not really. Just the fact that the face has been pressed in there and then peels up, that's a good TMB effect. And then Kane Hodder don't get killed by himself. If they didn't spout off, they'd be alive. If they didn't say shit, they'd be fine. But you know, I like that this movie tried to expand it a little bit, and I understand. I mean, you just say the same thing for Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. But to me, that's a film that did it badly. Like, Part 8 did it poorly. I mean, that had Jason all the way through, and that film sucked. So just because Jason was in it, doesn't mean it's a good movie. That one has a more ridiculous, stupid ending with a goddamn Jason that looks like a normal fucking kid with hair and is turned into a kid because of tots at waist. That's fucking crazier than anything in this movie. Any people, well, Jason's not in it. He's not in the first one. He's not in the first fucking movie. Yet people think that's the best one. This is what I've been told. Well, we want Jason in the woods. He did that in the reboot, and no one, and I shouldn't say no one, but a lot of people didn't give a shit. I liked it. Then the only Friday the 13th film I disliked is Part 8. And to a lesser extent, Freddy vs. Jason. Well, that made me think of little girl at pea dress putting a hot dog through a donut. So what the fuck? But I mean, Stephen Williams, I liked his character. Maybe because I like the actor. I think he does a good job at it. it tried to build a mythology in a sense and a franchise that did not need an anthology because, but let's be honest, none of the fucking Friday the 13th films made sense. If you really think about it for 2 seconds. Does the first film make sense? No. I'm sorry, a 70-year-old woman is not going to be able to lift Bing Crosby's son and hang him at a fucking door with arrows. A 70-year-old woman is not going to throw a fucking young teenage girl through a goddamn window as if fucking body slammed through. Fucking Mongoloid kid that drowned, somehow survived, lived in the woods for 10, 20 years, somehow knew where Alice was, but might have looked her up in the fucking phone booth, I guess, went to her house in part 2 and killed her. Somehow knew where she lived, teleported there, drove a fucking car, I don't know. Takes a machete right through here, survives. Takes a fucking axe to the head, but is still alive. Most of the films are 5 years later, so technically by the time you get to part 5, it should be 2030 or something. Part 8 is a fucking lake, but somehow the boat goes into the fucking ocean to New York. Well, Vancouver, but New York. So, see, I like little details like the fact that this diner would be like, hey, Jason Burger. So they make the patty look like a Jason mask. So I actually see that happening. I really can. I also owners using and abusing the local legends and local infamous legacy to sell their fucking business. Of course, this lady here is from Buck Rogers, which I never watched Buck Rogers, to be honest. Erin Gray, I believe is her name. I need your Butty Beaver Puntain. Shouldn't y'all be fighting critters? That's the dad from the first Critters film. Billy Greenbush as the sheriff here. Because she hasn't had a taste of the Duke. And there is a work print of this film out there, which, if someone can find it, I would recommend, because the finale is a bit extended, which was interesting. The only problem with the work print, it doesn't have the deaths of the 3 campers, because that was additional photography. Because it just after they filmed it, they said, well, let's give them a little bit of that campers killed. So then they shot the Jean de LeMay, picked up the 3 kids, dropping them off, the 2 having sex, girl getting ripped in half, that sort of thing. And here we got Jean de LeMay, who is on the TV show Friday the 13th, the series, which I could not get into, but I'm not a Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, I'm not really, for some reason, it's not awful, but I just never really got into the shows like that. I don't know what it is. Anthology TV shows. I don't know why. But I do like this actor. And he always kind of reminded me of Mike OCP. I mean, you look at John D. LeMay in this movie with the glasses, and you look at Mike OCP, especially when he first started YouTube. They could be brothers. Then I told Mike that. He's like, I appreciate that, because before that people thought he was Arnie Cunningham from Christine. This is the additional photography. This wasn't in the first cut. Where he pit these three up. Everything with these three. Just technically it has nothing to do with the plot. But John D. LeMay's right. That's what happens. They smoke dope, they have sex, and they die. So. Too bad you don't get slaughtered. But yeah, John D. LeMay is one of the big reasons I enjoy the film, because I really liked his character. I can relate to him. I think he's very likable, very easy to root for. He's an easygoing guy. He's trying to do his best, means well, gets framed, but wants to do the right thing, even to the point of letting his fingers be fucking broken to get info that he needs. Gets the shit kicked down by his bitchy ex-wife, whatever the fuck. Which I don't really like that bitch, which I'll get to when she appears. Which makes me feel sorry for him more. But, you know, at least he wants to protect. I'm like, don't fuck the bitch, just protect your baby. But, you know, he wants to do the right thing, so I understand. And that was also refreshing on Friday the 13th, and like a father wanting to protect his child from Jason Voorhees. So a guy wanting to protect a woman and a baby, like a teeny bit Terminator vibe. Only instead of unborn baby, this is a born baby. It's like the teeniest of Terminator vibes. That's some nice nudity too. Why the fuck did she go with these two when she had no boyfriend, no date? Just to lay down and listen to the couple have sex? Pretty shitty way to spend a damn evening. In a sleeping bag, listen to your friends have sex. Make you feel like Johnny Depp in Elm Street 1. Just go, this sucks. Which is what most say this movie. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's that fucking bad. I've seen so many worse horror films. I've seen so many worse slasher films. I could sit here and name 1,000, literally 1,000 horror films worse than this movie. Pick a year or pick a decade, man. Feeders 2, Alien Origin, every goddamn motherfucking Leprechaun movie. Hellraiser 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, where the fuck they got to? How about Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw 3D and the next generation of shit and fucking Us and goddamn fucking list goes on and on and on, man. Alien Origin, fucking I'd rather watch this than Halloween 2018 because it didn't do just the same thing over and over again. Halloween 2018 was a lazy fucking generic fucking lazy fucking movie and it got the pass. It did the same shit. Yay! Hip hip hooray. It did the same exact fucking shit. Yeah, that kill was always more of a bloodless kill. Did you see the reveal of her dead body in a little bit? But yeah, I didn't even mention this is when New Line Cinema got the franchise because Friday the 13th Part 8 came out and it didn't do the best at the box office. But they still made a little bit of profit, but Paramount was just tired of these movies. Paramount was mainly tired of the bad publicity, the bad backlash from parents groups and critics and all that. And they just thought, well, the bad publicity isn't worth the small bit of profit we get, so we're not going to do much. And one thing led to another, was sold to New Line Cinema. And thus they did. I guess they couldn't use Friday the 13th, but then they used Jason. So Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason. And that's really the only reason they bought was for Freddy vs. Jason. I guarantee that's the only reason they got it. Okay, fine, we'll do these other Jason movies, which I like. I like Jason Goes to Hell. I like Jason X. They're fun films. Again, if you get to part 9 and 10, I'm fine with you doing something different. Does it automatically make it good? No, there are many examples of that. For other people, they feel this is an example of that. I disagree. Hell, a lot of the early Friday the 13th films, you didn't even see Jason kill people. I mean, people tend to forget that. You didn't actually see, oh, we don't see Jason kill people. We watched the Friday the 13th films. Most of the time, you did not see Jason kill people. You saw hands. God damn. That is easily the goriest fucking death of any of these films. Still cringe to this day. God damn, just... My friend Michael Keane, he's seen this film, but he's never seen the uncut version. If you ever do see the uncut version, and you get to this scene where you'll know what I mean. God fucking damn, man. God damn. Jesus. But the fuck was I going to say? I forget. That's but yeah, New Line Cinema got this because of Freddy vs. Jason, because they knew they would make a lot of money. But I like the other. I like. But different strokes for different folks. I just find a lot of good points to this film. Pacing, I think, is fairly solid. Oh yeah, Jason. Look back at a lot of those Friday the 13th films. See how many times you actually see Jason do the kill. No, usually it's hands, or the weapon goes into someone. Now maybe when you got to some of the later ones, but I'm talking like part 3. Part 3 usually it was, or part 4, usually it was grab the girl, go under, like when the one girl's reading the magazine in the hammock. Or even when Crispin Glover dies. You didn't see Jason's hockey mask, you saw arms. So that's what I mean, is that technically you didn't see Jason, you saw hands and stuff, and then once in a while you see a hockey mask. And then, if you want to say there's no Jason, well, Jason, in part one. Nope. Ew. And that was a quick one, but that, even that, like the fact the door handle, I don't know why Voorhees is misspelled. Voorhees has 2 O's, not 1. And I don't know why he does this either, man. I don't know why the fuck he gives a shit about a goddamn mustache. And then Adam Marcus's reasoning is, the reason I did that is because I knew people would say, what the fuck? You need a better reason than that, man. See, that's where his youth, because he was very young when he directed this, was a distraction. He was, what, 20-some years old when he did this? So, when you're that young, you think you're going to be up here when you should be here. So I'm going to do some crazy stuff. Honestly, this scene could be cut out. I mean, it kind of makes me laugh, I'll admit that. It kind of makes me laugh. Although people say they want... There are some critics that think Jason Voorhees should have more character development. That's a character development. He don't like fucking mustaches. What do I say? Might not be much, but it's something. Now, funny enough, if you watch the word print, I think this is additional footage. This is because originally here Erin Gray was not talking to her daughter. She was talking to Billy Green Bush. And Billy Green Bush was pretty much announcing his engagement to her. Pretty much Billy Green Bush say, hey, I want a relationship to go more forward. I want us to take it to the next level. So this shot's of her on the phone is her talking to Billy Green Bush. But I guess they thought it just didn't work out, so just they wanted to introduce her, the daughter, and the baby earlier in the movie, which I understand. But I think if you watch the word print, that scene's different. Ooh. Nice headshot. Got his ass. At least for a little bit. Take that sucker. Walk the other way. Don't walk around the body. Got a whole fucking room. Oh shit. I wish the workroom was available online, but I could never find it anywhere. Yeah, that would be nice to see the online somewhere. I didn't the word print version. Would be nice. Oh, you motherfucker. Ow. 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 Get the fuck out, football motherfucker. But at least John D. LeMay's trying. He's an active participant. Well, that's bad luck. You killed the wrong person, dickwad. Decent stunt there. This is one of those films well, I don't know how you would do it, but if this was not call Jason Goes to Hell. I don't know how you would, but if it's like, hey, here's an action horror, here's a horror film with some action and it's very gory, and it's not related to Friday 13th, I don't think people would hate it as much. I really don't. It's kind of like the Godzilla thing with 1998. If that wasn't called Godzilla, I don't think it would be hated as much. Would there still be some who disliked it? Of course, but I don't think it would be as much. I really don't. Yeah, go find him and see if you can find him. Well, only a stupid sheriff would believe he did it, but this is a stupid sheriff. Well, tell him to try to find that cop, and when you can't find that cop, don't you think that'll be a little bit suspicious? Now, this other guy who's with John D. LeMay, I believe that's Adam Marcus's brother. This is kind of a weird scene. This is Jessica, who... unlikable character. That's one of my few flaws with the film, is her character's not that likable. I like John D. LeMay more. This is sort of weird that just... she comes in with the baby and there's the friend. Hey, I'm just cleaning up your mom's big fucking blood spill on the carpet. It's about as big as 5 pizzas. Hey, let's hug. I mean, I was just cleaning up your mom's gigantic fucking blood spill on the carpet. Now let's go have lunch. Baby, 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 baby. And the baby grew up to be Chelsea Clinton. No, I'm just kidding. See, even back then, it was like, guy could be committed for something he didn't fucking do. Well, that's not just back then. That's why we have due process. Innocent until proven guilty. But yeah, don't give any leniency, as in, that's not the word I'm looking for, but hey, this was a guy I used to love and had a baby with. Like, maybe he could be innocent? Don't you want to get his, I don't know, point of view? Just saying. I mean, at least that cop is trying to help John D. LeMay, and sadly he'll... well, most of these people fucking die now that I think about it. Pretty much almost everybody you see in the scene will be dead. She'll get her fucking head squeezed. He'll get possessed and melted. Some of those cops are going to get their fucking heads bashed together. Billy Green Bush will be shot. No, stabbed. Not shot, stabbed. You think that you'd give him another fucking shirt at least, instead of just the shirt with the fucking blood on it. He don't keep talking. He keep talking. He made me feel guilty. And then you go. God damn it. Ferris! No, I'm just kidding. The fuck do you say, buddy? I said turn around and bend over. It's jail time. It's called Find the Pudding. That's the game we're gonna play. Find the pudding pop. I don't have any cigarettes to pay for it. Come you're a coward. Try to suck my dick and don't use teeth. Scooter. I'm gonna call Fox Mulder on you. What are you gonna do? Read my palm? Oh, say you're gonna hold my hand. You're gonna hold my hand. The best that I can. If the price is to get my pie hole, I think that's too high of a price. $2.50. Price is $2, saying that I paid this one kid on his bicycle who kept hounding me and chasing me. Again, this is a weird, unique scene I've never seen before where getting fingers broken to get information. But it's I think the two actors do their jobs well. They sold it. And it made the movie have that much more of a little bit of a character to it. Characteristic to it. Personality to it. You gotta pay. Come on, man. Just stick a finger up my ass like anybody else would. Not break more of my fucking fingers. At least he uses his left hand. I don't know, I'm assuming he's right-handed. Nice sound effects on the breaking. That's an important thing, sound effects. Whether it be in action scenes with punches and kicks or so forth. And people forget that on set, it's not like the noises just appear. They literally have to rework almost every sound effect you hear in a movie. I mean, some people might not realize that, but every sound effect you hear in a movie, they pretty much have to redo that or create that. Which I just imagine how long that would fucking take for every fucking sound in a movie. Maybe there's some that they can manage to use the on-set stuff, but I don't know, when I've seen making of stuff, it seemed like that's not usually the case. I think it's called Foley. Could be wrong on that. Sorry, now I'm just watching the movie. I apologize. I know supposedly there was going to be a documentary made on this film, but I don't look forward to it because I can already guess there's going to be a lot of shit talking. What were we thinking? This was such a silly idea. What were we thinking? This is such a stupid idea. What were we thinking? It's like, fuck, man. Again, I like Friday the 13th films, but it's not like Friday the 13th Part 3 is a fun slasher, but it's not like it's a fucking A+ goddamn movie either. Dana Kimmel kinda sucks. Richard Brooker was pretty cool as Jason. And I liked the film. Don't believe me? Watch my review that I did for years ago. I know there's one person who's like, you don't like Friday the 13th. I'm like, you didn't watch my reviews, did you? Go back and watch my reviews. The only one I really hated was Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I love the diner. It's like, what the fuck was that? Is that to the baby? What the fuck is that? Now, apparently, this owner and the guy who's like the cook, I believe the roles are supposed to be reversed. But they're like, well, why can't the owner of the diner be a lady? So then they hired this girl, and she did a good job as this tough, bitchy diner owner. But she did a good job in this. I still laugh about, what the fuck is that? It's like it's a baby. Actually, yeah, that guy, the cook, this guy with the gun, I believe him and the diner, they were going to be reversed. I believe, I could be wrong. Pootie. Oh, the only other movie I could think of someone named Pootie is fucking New Jack City. It was actually that's a request that someone made. I like the film. A little bit suspect to leave the baby in the back of a fucking diner in a goddamn cardboard box. Like, just left the baby alone in a fucking cardboard box. Hey, this is my crib. Same place you probably package either apples or beer. Or apple beer. See, seems like this John D. LeMay, I think, sells it very well. Very natural. Not overdoing it. Not hamming it up. Not over exaggerating. I do think this is a movie that does ratchet up and more as it goes along. I think it's got some nice camera movements. Like this here with the reveal of this house. Like, that's a cool looking shot. And showing the wide angle of this place. This woman, like the director, Anna Marcus, has at least seemed like, hey, I want to put some camera movement and not just be stock shots. And which other Friday the 13th films have done that too, like the POV shots and such. And yeah, I know that Scream Factory's doing that Friday the 13th box set. If somehow I have the money for it, sure, I'd gladly would pick it up. To have an official, uncut Friday Jason Goes to Hell. I did get a bootleg of it, but it would be nice to have an official release. Because with Blu-rays, the guy does a wonderful job that I got from. He does a wonderful job. Just that Paranoid Brian is how long does that last? Maybe probably probably longer than the real one. So I don't know. Just 130 some bucks is a lot of money when it doesn't seem like it has a lot of fucking features. It looks cool though. I like the artwork on it, but I don't know. To be honest, they should have done Nightmare on Elm Street because I don't know. Nightmare on Elm Street is a franchise that has been due to have a good Blu-ray set. Just the Blu-ray set out for it now fucking sucks ass. Most of the films don't have fucking commentaries on them. Goddamn. This making of Never Sleep Again did a good job, to be fair. But goddamn, the movies, not all the movies even have their separate Blu-rays. Isn't it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4? Or is it like 2 and 3? Yeah, I think it's like 2 and 3, and then 4 and 5. And then like 6 and 7? Like they did the Blu-ray set? Like 2 per disc? It's like, come on. Give me a fucking break. Maybe someone will let them do a fucking Nightmare on Elm Street set. Have Robert, you know what? Have Robert Englund do commentary in each one of the fucking movies. It's not like he has anything else to do. I didn't have him come in and do commentaries for every Nightmare on Elm Street film. I mean, I guess technically he did it with the first one, I think. And Freddy vs. Jason he did with Ronnie and Ken Kirshner. But like the sequels. Have him do commentary like him and Lisa Wilcox for part 4. Or him and Rennie Harlan for part 4. And God, this guy is such a dirtbag. Bill Diaz just desserts. How about the kiss of death? Nice effect of the bulge in the neck. And that's where we came towards TMB is Greg Nicotero, Howard Berger, and oh my God, Robert Kurtzman. And they've worked on a lot of stuff. Evil Dead 2 and Deep Star 6 and From Dusk Till Dawn. Shitload of movies. Yeah, this guy melting. I think this is cut down in the R-rated version, I believe. Ew. God damn. The fucking teeth just stick into the goddamn ground. Holy shit. Of course, I didn't even mention he saw the Necronomicon book. Which then made you go, well, wait a minute. Is Jason a fucking deadite in this movie? Maybe he's a glorified deadite. Explanation makes as much fucking sense as anything else. I don't know, just it never bothered me here compared to like Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. I'm sorry, just that whole thing with the fucking cold and him fucking his own niece and I fucked my own niece so I have a fucking baby and then Town Pleasance having nothing to do and then Ant-Man fucking smiling the whole goddamn movie. Like these weird smile tics, like, or freezing Michael Myers with magic fucking stones. You say what you want about this movie, but it doesn't have Jason Voorhees be stopped by magic fucking stones. I forget which cut that was in Halloween. Oh look, magic stones! Stop Jason. Nope, not in this fucking film. Did the Michael Myers and fuck. To me, just fucking stupid, but that's just me. They seem like they want to explain the cult, but then they don't want to explain the cult. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, with horror franchises, as a kid, I grew up more with Elm Street, to be honest. My favorite being part 4, then 3. Elm Street films 4, 3. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. One, 2. I used to like. Part of me used to like 2 more than 1, but more I think I like 1 more than 2. The more I think about it. I think mainly because I like Mark Patton, but I don't know, personal wise, I just like him less. He just seems like a very insecure guy. Maybe just recently he lashed out at my friend Michael CP, who did nothing wrong, asked a legitimate question, but Mark Patton's insecure. Yes, we did it, man. You're gay. No one gives a fuck nowadays that you're gay. Stop being so goddamn insecure about it. Okay? I never saw his documentary Scream Queen, but part of me, even if I did see it, is it just gonna be another fucking insecure fest? I mean, yeah, I get it, buddy, but whatever. I don't know. I think if he didn't lash out at my friend for no goddamn reason, just rubbed me the wrong way. Lost a lot of respect for Mark Patton, honestly. Lost a lot of respect. It didn't even happen to me. It happened to my friend Michael CP. I forgot where he lost his glasses. Like the Superman thing. Yes, no more glasses. Now he's Superman. Just not gonna believe. You dumb bitch. Jessica, you dumb fucking bitch. That's okay. John D. LeMay, fuck the bitch. Yeah, just have a nap. The same fucking Robert that just tried to kill your ass, you stupid fucking hoe. Dumb ass. Did she forget the other guy, Robert, just tried to fucking choke your ass? What the fuck? She must have goddamn amnesia. I always enjoy this little fight between these two guys. You motherfucker! Hey, you sorry, man? I think it's that part like, hey, you okay? Just... Because it's like two little kids just having the scuffle. I have a gun. Fuck that. I got a gun. And then Adam Marks like little mini John Woo thing. Little standoff here. Now this guy here, the cop, is the director, Adam Marcus. And he never gets killed. He gets knocked out here for a bit, but he never gets killed. Man, slammed her ass right into the fucking locker. Damn, try to do the Bruce Willis Last Boy Scout move. Tell you not to touch me. Say if you touch me, I kill you. Now we got the rubber band handcuffs. Handcuffs don't work this way, but whatever. Rubber band handcuffs. But you do get this badass moment. One of the more badass moments in a Friday the 13th movie, man. Just... See, this is like a Terminator. Just ba ba ba. Nice headshot. Headshot. There's Adam Marcus again. I think these two guys, the commentator mentioned they're like radio personalities. These two guys, bam. Fucking headbangers. So Adam Marcus, one of the few cops that lives, got knocked the fuck out by Stephen Williams, though. Yeah, but I believe that's the director, Adam Marcus. Got knocked the fuck out. Holy sheep shit. Like, this movie's on the move, man. I mean, we're over an hour in. There's literally 20 minutes left. Like, about 20 minutes or so. With credits. I mean, this movie fucking runs fast. I didn't even realize it's been over an hour. Literally, it's like about 20 minutes left. That's with end credits. The battle with Jason. And again, when this movie goes, it goes. At least to me. And I don't feel that with some of these other movies that try to be different. This one, to the point, fast-paced, violent. Like, this camera work is nice. The POV shot that pushes in to where the bullet goes, that follows the bullet and takes the power out. I did nice camera work of that. No one really talks about with this movie. Ugh. Fucking goddamn, that fucking arm break, man. That fucking arm break. Holy shit. And this really got like Terminator vibes, the hidden vibes. Is that a bad thing? To be reminiscent of good movies? But just to be fair, people would rather have the same scene, but with the hockey mask. Apparently the actor did not like having his head dunked like this. Ooh, shit. Does this have some of the crazier deaths in the franchise? The fucking popping the chin in? Fucking hell, man. Holy shit. This waitress is a badass. Sadly she gets killed, but she at least pretty badass before she goes. Okay, you don't have to be so close, lady. Yeah, this was truncated down quite a bit in the R-rated cut because there's more of blood coming out of her mouth and then squeezing her head, and yeah, the top, that's not in the R-rated version, like the it's definitely it's extended here, it's not in the R-rated cut. I did more of her death. There's less of her death in the unrated cut. There's less of her death in the R-rated cut, if I could fucking talk right. So she put her hair back like Sarah Connor. You ain't no Sarah Connor. Well, you're better than Sarah Connor fucking Terminator Genesis, but I'll give you that. Than the fucking midget Sarah Connor. Also, like, the lighting here is cool. Like, seeing John D. LeMay in silhouette and bathing the room in blue. Again, there's some nice, like, directing angles, directing choices. The pushing here into the machete, which will be used later. But no one ever talks about that type of stuff. I guess maybe because they don't care, but like all these little directing things that Adam Marcus does. Like, he really wanted to not be lazy. I appreciate that. I didn't like these push-ins and the POV, like when the bullet went into the power circuit to fuck up the diner's power. Then the lighting touches. The actors, and I don't think this actress did a bad job. I think it's the way the character's written. I mean, she's not the strongest actress, but yeah, I do think the writing of the character could be better. And in retrospect, I think the writing of the character's more at fault than her acting. So again, that's one of my few gripes with it. If you watch the work print, this finale is a bit different because in the work print, you see more of this like demon creature scuttling around. And like more of a much bigger type of creature that goes around the corners and actually attacks some of our characters. And you don't have the shot where the little thing is between the dead body of Aaron Gray's legs. That's not in the work print. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe they thought, well, this demon puppet thing looks silly. No, it didn't. Should have left it in. Maybe it was someone producing those. I don't know. You'll always be in danger when these movies keep making money. Because there will always be sequels. If you don't be careful, your baby will be a meth head. And her name will be Paris Hilton. never be over, because there will always be sequels. And if you're not careful, your baby could be Lindsay Lohan, and her name will be Firecrotch. Man, this diner looks like someone had a party. Well, this is like, you could tell it's a cop because you saw a piece of the uniform. So you know it's going to be one or two people. It's going to be Billy Greenbush or John D. LeMay's buddy. And they do a cheat in a little bit where they both talk, which is a bit cheat because Jason would never talk. Even in the Possessed by would never talk. So again, there are fuck-ups. Voorhees, the sign only has one O when it should have two O's. This here, you dumb bitch. You know, I don't know if I'm mishearing things, but I swear that whole heart bumping thing that when Jason's near only appeared when this guy did. And of course this guy is Jason. And yeah, I don't know why both of them talk. That's stupid. But it's like they gotta... So I'm not saying this is a perfect fucking film, but it has a lot of merit. Like scenes like this, just fucking badass. Comes in, slices the fucking neck. Nicely shot. Nice effects here by TMB. Nice fake head. And yeah, this creature in the work print becomes like a bigger creature that runs around the room and starts attacking the characters, which I rather liked. There's bits and pieces you find in the work print, but good luck trying to find the whole thing. It's on the bootleg Blu-ray I have, but I have no way to rip Blu-rays. Don't have a Blu-ray ripper or anything. In fact, this computer doesn't even play Blu-ray, so I had no way to even do it anyway. Arctic Expedition, of course that's a nod to Creepshow. This stuff was done in the work print. The dead body here and... Oh shit. He is pissed. I'm only yawning because I'm doing this late at night. I'm a night owl, what can I say? Oh shit. That's too bad. I like Stephen Williams. That's too bad. You dumb bitch, you fucked up again, you dumb fucking bitch. Talking about the character, folks. You dumb bitch. But this is a badass moment. Just, do away from her, motherfucker. Nice bit of slow-mo crashing through. Fuck yeah. Makes me like John D. LeMay more and more of this character. You say all you want, but can you walk the walk? Now, yes, there's one part of my brain that goes, wouldn't Jason just be able to kill him quickly? The other part of me enjoys the fight and likes John D. LeMay, so that part wins out. Like he'd grab him, break his neck, crush his head. Instead he throws him to the ground. But I don't know, I like to think that Jason's just fucking pissed off at this guy with all the trouble. One of the guys who's giving Jason the most trouble is who's just fucking pissed off at him. It's like, I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. You motherfucker. Get up here. You know what? Fuck you, OCP. Wee. Get your ass on this jungle gym. And the word print, I think this is longer too. There's more of Jason trying to get him through the jungle gym, and John D. LeMay is maneuvering in and out, trying to get out of Jason's way. So I think this fight scene is actually longer too in the word print. Now again, in the word print, this is a bit extended because you see more of these creatures pulling Jason down into the earth. And then the cool thing is that the dagger's not all the way in, and he's the one who hits the dagger to finish the job. I mean, I like this moment where he just beating the ever fuck out of him. But actually, in the original, the word print, he's the one who kissed the dagger in. And that's what I mean. I would like a full cut of this where all the stuff in the word print, as well as the campfire scene, not campfire, but the camp scene from this version, all mixed in there. If I knew someone who could do it, I would fucking ask him to. Take your fucking sweet ass time, man. He's only asking for help for like a full minute. They're like, get your ass down here, Haunty. Little fucker. You know what I feel? That's what I feel. Oh, when the lights went away, it kind of formed a hockey mask for a split second. See, details like that I enjoy. If I stop stuttering, I enjoy. It has a satisfying ending. It's an actual ending. It's not... Well, I guess technically you say Part 8 had that too, but... This I like more than the fucking ending of Part 8 where Tatsu waste every night in fucking midnight New York. For a split second, I'm like, do they have their baby? But no, yeah, that's who they're talking to. And this was a neat decision. I mean, I remember when I first saw this. I knew Friday the 13th. I just had not seen the films that much. So even I knew, but I knew a lot about Freddy Krueger. This dog actually did a good job. Like, got the mask just enough so that both eye holes are showing. I just imagine what audiences would have reacted if they saw this in the theater. They must have been like, oh shit. John D. LeMay, Terry Teeden, Kane Hodder, Stephen Williams, Stephen Culp, that was the asshole, Billy Green Bush, Dean Lorry, assistant coroner, Tangle, the Wonder Dog. Sorry, now I'm just looking at the credits. But yeah, I've always enjoyed this film. I think it's fun. I think it's fast-paced. I mean, again, this flew by. This absolutely flew by for me. I like John D. LeMay's character. I like the Steven. He's one of my favorite characters in the franchise. I could relate to them. It was likable. It's nice to have a guy be the driving force every once in a while. I mean, you kind of had that with Part 6, but Part 6, the thing with Tommy Jarvis is that he kind of causes everything accidentally. He even admits he fucked up, but he did cause Jason to come back, and then a chunk of the film he's in jail until the second half or third act. So, but this is like a true hero who had nothing to do with this, was in a bad spot and just wanted to protect his baby. So it's nice that we have a guy do that. You know, I would say he's my favorite character in the franchise. He is. Steven is my favorite character in the franchise. People don't like the score. I like the score. I've always liked this score. The effects are solid. Again, it's definitely one of the more effects-heavy, gorier Friday the 13th films. I think the rest of the cast, like Stephen Williams, Billy Green Bush, they did a good job. The pieces of action and the diner sequence, certain directing choices and push-ins and camera movements and angles. Try to be a bit stylish. It's not a bad-looking movie. Not at all. There's a little bit more money involved. There's some clever stuff, like whether it be the Jason Voorhees burgers, and other than fuck-ups like the Voorhees only having one O on the sign, the stupid mustache scene, why the fuck the possessed Jason talk. Aside from those, I think it's an underrated film. I think it's a fun slasher film. It's a fun body jumping, hidden type of movie, and I've always enjoyed this. I think it's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be. You know, people say it's worse than Part 8. I don't get it. To each their own. Halloween 6. Again, Michael Myers gets stopped by magic stones. Fucked a niece. Had a baby. Michael Myers had a baby. Donald Pleasance misused. This one, I think, is a lot of fun. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you once again, Michael. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.